Hi, this is Ron Day with the Remote Area Medical. We are here live at our headquarters in East Tennessee. It's top secret. Not really. We want to show you some behind the scenes stuff. There's a lot that goes on here at Remote Area Medical, and many of you may already know what it is we do. We provide free medical, dental, and vision care to anyone that needs it through community based pop up clinics all over the country. And we do this anywhere where we are invited. And the only reason we're able to do it is because of donors. People fund us and allow us to be able to do this. It is a rewarding way for us to spend our days and be able to serve others. And it's also a great way for many people to come alongside us and work with us. And some of those people that work with us are called volunteers. Without volunteers, RAM could not make these clinics happen. So volunteers are extremely important. And because volunteers are so important, we have an entire department dedicated to volunteer coordinators, which is what you see here. I know this is massive here, right? It's massive. These folks do a big job. Volunteer coordinators. We have, first of all, we actually have a patient story that we want to get to. And one of our volunteer coordinators is named Reagan. So we want to go check out the story that Reagan has. Reagan knows we're coming, right? Is Reagan? Oh, there she is. Hi, Reagan.
Hi.
So you've got a wonderful story, I think, to share with everybody today. And this is from a clinic, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was actually the last clinic I had in November. It was in Butler, Pennsylvania. One of our patients was a 102-year-old World War II veteran who was a Purple Heart recipient, who was like fighting on the front lines in Europe. He was so sweet, so cool. And he got quoted about $5,000 for his dental care after his benefits were cut earlier this year. So his family didn't really know what to do. And he grew up his entire life like in that area of Pennsylvania. So he came, we treated him, he got all of his dental work done. He was like a celebrity, the whole clinic, like everybody stopped and just watched him walk around. Like he was so cool. But that's probably the most like memorable patient in the 2 years that I've been here. I don't think I'll ever forget about him.
That's awesome. And where was that again? Butler?
Butler, Pennsylvania.
Okay. And Butler, Pennsylvania, these stories are like, they come all the time out of clinics, right?
Yeah.
Now that's one that's probably most memorable for you at this point. There may be another one eventually that's going to be even more memorable, but these stories are constantly coming. So thank you for what you do. As I said, we couldn't do what we do without volunteers, and you guys help coordinate all that help and make that happen. So thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for volunteering. Please keep volunteering. We love you.
All right. Again, so we're talking about volunteerism here at Remote Area Medical. We utilized in 2024. We utilized over 16,000 volunteers, and this year it'll be even more, around 18,000. Many of those are professionals, dentists, doctors, eye doctors, and so forth. We also have a lot of pre-professional students, folks that are in dental school. They volunteer. They get pre-professional experience with us. Many faculty from colleges actually bring their students with them to these clinics in order to get them experience, but also so that many people can receive care that would not otherwise. And so thank you for all of you volunteers. I think we have Kaylee here, who's just sitting here. Hi. So we're live right now, and we're talking with folks just about some behind the scenes stuff. And one of the things that's very important to RAM is volunteerism. Volunteerism drives what we do. Without it, we couldn't do what we do. And so is there anything that comes to mind when you think of all the clinics that you've been to, whether it's a volunteer, whether it's a patient, is there one that comes to mind that you think, wow, that one's memorable. That's one I'm going to file away for a long while?
I definitely have a patient story, but y'all have covered that story about our little friend in Olean last year. I'll keep it really brief, but he was 17 and came without a parent or guardian. We found out that he didn't have a parent in his life, and he was kind of making things work with his guidance counselor. We were able to get him fixed up with taking his braces off, getting an ingrown toenail out, and getting him a new set of glasses. And it was a real tearjerker. So if you haven't read it, you should go read it. I think you guys have it. Excellent. Somewhere. But my favorite volunteer stuff is seeing the same volunteers when we go to different regions. We've been to like New York and Ohio, New Jersey, that area. frequently we've seen some of the same general support volunteers, and I'm always like, oh my God, I remember you. Good to see you. So I love that. I love seeing people come back and get bit by the bug and keep volunteering with us, because we can't do it without y'all. So
outstanding. Thank you. All right. So if you want to get to know some exciting people like Kaylee, like Reagan, you got to volunteer, because it's a requirement in order to you can't meet these amazing people without volunteering, right, Elise? So Elise is another volunteer coordinator. And how about you? What is there a story that comes to mind? And she's totally surprised by this. She's totally surprised. Is there a story that comes to mind when you think of all the clinics that you've been to, that you worked at, and all the volunteers, patients? Is there one that comes to mind that really strikes you as memorable, that you'll have with you forever?
I think one of mine was, there's this sweet lady down, I think we were in Mississippi. She came, we were doing the Walmart Haley on tour. She was able to get some teeth pulled, and then she was able to get her dentures the next day as well. And she was just so grateful, and honestly just a hoot to talk to.
Is that a new word for you? Hoot?
That's not a new word. That's not a new word.
Thank you for doing what you do. And thank you all for doing what you do. How about you? You got a story?
Volunteer story.
Yeah. Okay.
So at my clinic at Cleveland, we had a few dentists who were willing to be general support just to be able to give back, because we didn't have enough base, because so many dentists wanted to come out. So we had a few dentists that would just do basic things like cleaning or parking lot, just so they could give back to the community.
Outstanding. Again, this is the volunteer coordinator section. We call it VC for short. There's a lot of acronyms that go on here. Like, first of all, RAM, remote area medical. If you hear somebody talk about a RAM clinic, that is remote area medical. We could be anywhere, all over the country. We will go anywhere where we are invited. And we would love to have you volunteer with us. Also, today is December 1st, which means tomorrow is December 2nd. I'm pretty good at math. But the more important part is tomorrow is Tuesday. And not just any Tuesday, it's Giving Tuesday. Tomorrow, we have a Giving Tuesday campaign. Tomorrow is a great opportunity for you to come on board, come alongside us, share our heart for people, and serve others in providing free medical, dental, and vision care to anyone that needs it. There's no requirement, no qualifications. You show up, you need care, you get care if you come to one of our clinics. We might have one more story. Let's see if we can find one of my favorites. Kit Doolin.
Hello.
Kit, we're just talking about volunteerism. We're talking about getting involved, and we're getting patient stories, volunteer stories from anyone that wants to share. So do you have a story that you would like to share, maybe about a patient or a volunteer or a clinic in particular?
Well, I work specifically with the CORE program, and the CORE program is our leadership program for volunteers who have come to the clinics and what we refer to as kind of getting bitten by the RAM bug. Because when you come to a clinic and you volunteer and you see the impact you can make, most people want to be a bigger part of that. And so with the CORE program, you have an opportunity to train in a leadership position. And it's a really wonderful opportunity to not only come to the clinics and be a part of the RAM mission, but also be able to provide direct care and develop some leadership skills. And the really cool part of the CORE program is that it's folks from all walks of life. We've got undergraduates who are aspiring to med school and dental school. We've got retirees who don't want the grass to grow under their feet and want to stay active, and everybody in the middle too. And this wonderful intergenerational opportunity to come together and work and be a part of the mission. And it's amazing. And at each clinic, we have these CORE volunteers who travel with us and are really the heart of what we do. And so I don't necessarily have one particular story, but the time that I have worked with these volunteers, it has been incredibly inspiring because they are coming, and it's kind of like extreme volunteering. Lots of times people volunteer and they're like, oh, I do this for an hour. I go over here for a couple of hours. When you're a CORE volunteer, you're in it all weekend. And it is an amazing commitment. But everything we hear is that as tired and everybody is at the end of the clinic, they are energized and they are inspired and they want to be able to give back. And so if you're interested and you've come to a clinic and you've gotten bitten by that RAM bug, reach out to us because we would love to have you be a part of our CORE program. And the really cool thing about CORE is you don't have to be a medical provider. We have opportunities for everybody, from, 18 and up all the way to, so we're kind of like Legos, all the way to 99 and above. So come and be a part of it. We will train you. Like I said, you don't have to have a medical or a dental background, lots of opportunities. And yeah, it's an amazing program. I'm a little biased, but I think I'm correct. So come and be a part of it.
Outstanding. So again, that's the core volunteer program. So if you come and just volunteer at one clinic, and then all of a sudden you get excited, you can become a core volunteer and do exactly what Kit said. This is awesome. You can impact lives in so many ways and in a tangible way where you're actually there. You don't have to be a professional in medical or dental or vision. You don't have to be a professional there to volunteer with RAM. You can do that in any capacity. We have a number of general support positions that are available. So please come alongside us, whether you want to be a volunteer, whether you want to donate tomorrow during Giving Tuesday and be a part of this RAM, Remote Area Medical. Be a part of what we're doing, providing free medical, dental, and vision care to anyone that needs it all over the country. You can be a part of this today. Thank you.